Welcome to this MBL webinar, Processing Personal Data under GDPR, 6 Lawful Grounds and More. The more is because I'm going to be talking about where we may be going with the 6 lawful grounds, particularly in the UK with our new DUA bill. In the next hour, I'm going to be taking you through what is consent, what are the other lawful grounds for processing, what are the interactions between the lawful grounds and also the rights of a data subject, and why it's important to know why and how you collected particular data. I've just put up here the view from the ICO. This was a few years ago, but it's still current. The ICO back then said you must have consent if you want to process personal data is a myth. You may remember that when the GDPR was announced, came into force in 2018, there was quite a lot of focus, particularly by consultants and others, that if you don't have consent, you can't do anything with people's personal data. Now GDPR has arrived, you've got to re-engineer consent and so on and so forth, and that simply was not true. Yes, if you are relying on consent, it has to be based on information that is clear, readily available, appropriate. You can't use pre-tick boxes. You can't make it difficult for people to validly consent. And yes, if you don't have suitable consent, you may have to refresh it. So the ICO finishes, as it says on this slide. Let's be clear, consent is one way to comply with the GDPR, but it's not the only way.